Jimmy Donaldson, known globally as MrBeast, is not just a YouTuber. He's an entrepreneur, philanthropist, content architect, and cultural force who has redefined what it means to be an internet creator. In an era where viral fame often fades as fast as it rises, MrBeast has proven to be something entirely different, a long-lasting, ever-evolving powerhouse whose influence stretches far beyond the confines of YouTube. His story is one of obsession, innovation, disruption, and a relentless desire to turn attention into impact. Over the course of his rise, he's changed not just how content is made, but why it's made and what it can achieve. Jimmy's journey begins in Greenville, North Carolina, where he grew up in a modest household with his mother and brother. From an early age, Jimmy displayed an almost obsessive curiosity. He was the kind of kid who didn't just play video games, he analyzed them. That same approach extended to YouTube. As a teenager, Jimmy began uploading videos under the username MrBeast6000. His early content consisted largely of gameplay videos, particularly focused on Call of Duty and Minecraft. These weren't polished productions, they were raw, experimental, and often ignored by the broader platform. But Jimmy didn't care. He was studying. What separated Jimmy from most aspiring YouTubers was his willingness to go deep. He wasn't just making videos, he was dissecting them, learning what worked, what didn't, and how the YouTube algorithm behaved. He watched hours of content analytics, read articles, interviewed other creators, and even conducted spreadsheets of video performance data. While others chased trends, Jimmy was building a blueprint. He was laying the groundwork for something far bigger than his early videos suggested. Then came the breakthrough, his first viral video, in which he counted to 100,000. The concept was absurdly simple, yet profoundly effective. The video took over 40 hours to make, showcasing Jimmy's willingness to endure ridiculous challenges purely for the viewer's entertainment. More importantly, it revealed a formula: big ideas, pure commitment, and authenticity. The video exploded, and MrBeast realized he had found his lane. The content didn't need to be trendy, it needed to be extreme, real, and engaging. What followed was a rapid evolution. MrBeast shifted from quirky stunts to large-scale experiments. He began pushing the limits of what a YouTube video could be. He watched paint dry, tried to break glass with 100 megaphones, and read every word in the dictionary. Each video was built around a simple but insane concept, backed by an unwavering commitment to see it through. And audiences noticed. His subscriber count surged, and so did his ambition. Then came the giveaways. MrBeast started giving away thousands of dollars, then tens of thousands, and eventually millions. He handed out cash to strangers, tipped Uber drivers thousands of dollars, and surprised Twitch streamers with life-changing donations. These videos weren't just generous, they were emotional, unpredictable, and addictive. They turned ordinary people into viral stars and showcased the power of kindness at scale. Audiences didn't just enjoy them, they trusted them. As MrBeast's fame grew, so did the production value of his videos. He hired a team, built a studio, and began engineering elaborate challenges that rivaled reality TV shows. He recreated the entire Squid Game set and hosted competitions with millions of dollars at stake. He built a real-life Willy Wonka chocolate factory, constructed private islands, and designed massive obstacle courses. The scale was unprecedented for a YouTuber, and yet each video retained the raw, human energy that made his early content compelling. But behind the spectacle was a deeper purpose. MrBeast wasn't just entertaining, he was using attention as a tool for impact. He launched MrBeast Philanthropy, a separate channel dedicated to charitable work. Through it, he's funded food banks, built wells in Africa, rebuilt homes, and helped families in crisis. His team distributed millions of meals, paid for medical treatments, and organized massive giveaways for underprivileged communities. It wasn't just for views, it was a movement. One of his most talked about projects involved curing blindness for 1,000 people. By funding cataract surgeries, Jimmy literally gave people their sight back on camera. The video went viral and sparked global conversations about healthcare accessibility, ethics, and the role of creators in philanthropy. While some critics questioned the optics of monetizing charity, many others praised the initiative as a powerful example of how digital influence can be used for good. MrBeast also made headlines with Team Trees and Team Seas to internet-wide environmental campaigns that raised over $60 million combined. In partnership with former NASA engineer Mark Rober, MrBeast mobilized millions of fans to plant over 20 million trees and remove 30 million pounds of plastic from oceans. These campaigns proved that creators could do more than entertain. They could unite communities around real-world issues and deliver tangible results. As his philanthropic empire grew, so did his business ventures. MrBeast Burger launched in 2020 as a virtual dining concept, quickly expanding to thousands of locations across North America. Customers could order burgers via delivery apps, and proceeds were reinvested into content and charity. The launch was met with overwhelming demand, and it marked the beginning of MrBeast's transformation from YouTuber to full-fledged entrepreneur. Following that success, he introduced Feastables, a line of chocolate and snacks designed with cleaner ingredients and a strong brand identity. As with everything MrBeast touches, the marketing was native to his content. He used Feastables in video challenges, offered sweepstakes, and gave away golden tickets worth tens of thousands of dollars. The fusion of brand and content felt organic, and it showed how creators could launch product lines without traditional advertising. What's striking about Jimmy is his unwavering commitment to reinvestment. Nearly every dollar he earns is funneled back into content, production, staff, or philanthropy. While most influencers chase personal luxury, MrBeast chases scale. He's famously frugal in his personal life, choosing to live simply despite managing a multimillion-dollar enterprise. His studio is a whirlwind of activity, staffed by dozens of employees who help bring increasingly complex videos to life. MrBeast's influence is also deeply global. Recognizing the limits of English-language content, he began dubbing his videos into multiple languages, starting with Spanish and Portuguese. He assembled international teams, built localized channels, and rapidly grew new audiences in markets like India, Brazil, and the Middle East. This strategy wasn't just smart, it was game-changing. It allowed him to tap into billions of new viewers and inspired other creators to think globally. Despite his success, MrBeast has not been without controversy. Allegations of poor working conditions behind the scenes, concerns about performative philanthropy, and questions about transparency have surfaced periodically. Jimmy has addressed these concerns publicly, emphasizing his commitment to improvement, fair treatment, and accountability. He's never claimed perfection, but he does emphasize progress, and he often responds to criticism by evolving his approach. What makes MrBeast so compelling is his blend of business acumen, creative vision, and ethical intent. He's not just guessing, he's testing, iterating, learning. He studies thumbnails for hours. He reviews data obsessively. Every video is built with intention. He's a perfectionist, and it shows. His pacing is precise, his storytelling tight, and his hooks irresistible. But more than that, his videos feel human. Whether it's a life-changing giveaway or a ridiculous stunt, there's a consistent emotional core. In recent years, MrBeast has expressed his desire to build a legacy beyond YouTube. He's spoken about wanting to be the biggest creator in the world, not just in terms of subscribers, but in terms of impact. He's explored ideas like opening hospitals, funding large-scale education programs, and building infrastructure in underserved communities. For Jimmy, content is the engine, but change is the destination. As media continues to evolve, MrBeast stands as a symbol of what's possible in the creator economy. He's not just reacting to trends, he's setting them. He's pioneered models that blend entertainment with ethics, commerce with compassion, and scale with sincerity. In many ways, he's a new kind of mogul, one who builds audiences not just to monetize them, but to move them. And that's what makes the story of MrBeast so powerful. It's not just the views, the money, or the stunts, it's the vision. It's the belief that attention is a currency and that when spent wisely, it can change lives. His journey is still unfolding, but one thing is clear. MrBeast isn't just making videos. He's building a future. A future where content isn't just seen, it matters. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe the channel and like the videos.